And what's up? Here we are with the next Super Nintendo playthrough. This is going to be Earthbound. And let's go ahead and let the intro sequence play out here. Rushing a little bit today. Had to get some yard work done. You know, the HOA gets pretty upset if you don't keep everything exactly perfect. So had to go ahead and get the majority of that done this morning, and tomorrow we will finish that up. But anyway, this is going to be the war against Gygus. I've always said it, Gygus. Some people say Gigas. Either way, it's totally fine. Earthbound is one of those really fun, creative RPGs, and it's turn-based, but truly it's a gem. It's one of a kind. Like, I just can't get over it. It's very unique, very quirky, very fun. More importantly, this game came with like the actual guide in the box, and I thought that was crazy. My grandmother ended up buying this game for me when I was younger, and I saw the Starman on the cover, and I had never played the Mother series or the Earthbound game before, but I saw the kid looking into the what I thought was an alien, which it is, and as like visor you can see him there, which I have it here on the SNES title displaying, and that just immediately drug me into the game. So I didn't make it very far, and then my dad started playing it with me, and he ended up loving it, and he completed the entire game. So everything that I know about this game came from watching him as well, and it got to the point where I was like, okay, let me play my save file, you played yours, you know, we were going at it, who would get the game. I mean, and back then in like the 90s, that was, to me at least, it was rare. My dad, he was more craftsman, you know, outside type of person. So him to be so into a game like this, and he was also the same way with Secret of Mana, but for him to be so involved, that was really awesome. But let's go ahead and get started here. So first up, we'll need to start a new game as soon as I figure out the buttons. Let's go with fast. It'll be okay. I'll do stereo, and then you get to pick your flavor here. I am a banana person, but I also like mint because I'm pretty weird. So let's do mint. We might change it later. And of course, we're going to name him, which normally his name is Ness. We're going to name him BDCG, Big Dumb Cat Gaming. And if you go down to Don't Care, it will give you their default names, which is Paula, but it'll also cycle through some names for you. Let's go ahead and just let's do Michelle, but it's probably not going to fit, so let's do it like this. There we go. And then, who do we want to name this? Dan, Henry, Isaac, Ralph, Sean, Rob. I like Ralph. Let's go with Ralph.
Okay, Scott.
And this would normally be Pooh. We're going to let it just go to Omar. I actually had one of my best friends growing up was named Omar, so it's pretty awesome.
Okay, Scott.
And for the pet, even though Andy is a cat, we kind of want him to have some presence in the game, so let's just go ahead and name the dog Andy. I might be ending up getting shunned from Andy's life for making him a dog.
Okay,
So favorite homemade food. What is my favorite food? I'm pretty keen on pasta. Yeah, let's go pasta. Favorite thing. So this is going to be your main ability that you learn. Whatever you name it here is what it's going to be. There you go. Gaming. We're going to be gamers. But it's going to be your technique that you learn, your PSI, I guess I should say. So we'll just rock it with this, you know. Sounds good to me. Also got to get that biting lizard boss fight short done for Secret of Mana today. I I can't believe I missed those two bosses, but I was just getting into shorts at the time and learning how to do those shorts. So I was just diving around all over the place, kind of. I didn't have really a rhythm or an idea at the time. So I do need to get that uploaded just to make that complete. And then, of course, I've got that bonus content, which I am hammering out Thursday. And then we should start seeing some of that come up, including a big video. Video is going to be the worst thing to edit, though. Splicing everything together. That's always a little time consuming. So in the intro here, we saw On It, or One It, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it On It. The towns are kind of numerical, like Tucson, and I can't remember the other one. There's Forsyth. I can't remember the 3 one. Anyway, so a loud crash just happened, and we're able to get out of our bed and walk around. And let's see, we hear some police sirens. So you can talk by opening up the menu and then talking to people. Hey, bro, did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? But also, I think you could press L, which, if you don't know, the SNES controller has an L button. Do you think Mom will let me stay up late tonight? I can't seem to fall back to sleep. But you can also check presents that way. So here is a cracked bat, which we will just go ahead and equip that because we're going to need it. And our offense is going to go from 2 to 6. So pretty cool. I played through this game last year and I did the 100% run where you get all the extremely rare items. I don't think I'll be doing it this time, but I will go for some of the best armor that you can get in the game. I'm not going to miss the Sword of Kings or anything like that. And of course, if you don't know anything about this game, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So, what was that noise? Big dumb cat. You don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Okay? That sends us back to the room, and we are on our way back downstairs. Be careful. Come home as soon as you can. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? We'll go ahead and talk to people too. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation seriously. Okay. On it, police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We are going for the world record. I haven't talked to everybody in a long time in this game. Did you hear the Big Bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. And this is going to be Pokey's house. Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home. So I'm watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went to an elegant restaurant. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be fun talking to everybody in this game. Just for the story's sake. Yeah, this place is completely empty. That's a really big room as well. Nice little counter back there. And a cactus. And there's not going to be any enemies to start out with. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home, pronto. The meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? Already gotten our shower. We gotta get ready to go to work soon. Hey, you. Don't you know what time it is? It's gonna be a fun Tuesday. Now that Monday's over, usually Tuesdays are pretty chill. There's a bread roll inside. We take it. It's gonna be a healing item. Hey, big dumb cat. Hiya, buddy. The meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, whoops. I almost told you about my, by the way, big dumb cat. Did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check it out? Why don't you check out my work? Treasure hunter. This is Lear X Agarit's house. I probably butchered that name. That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous as well as mysterious. Ooh, okay. Shh. I don't want to talk to Pokey yet. Nice timing, Big Dumb Cat. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? I think we are. And you live in the house next to his, I see. Clear out. Get out of my way. Oops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way. Hey, Big Dumb Cat. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops. Oops. I mean, officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. I believe all we have to really talk to is just Pokey there, so if you're playing along with me or you're playing through this game later and using my videos, which would be pretty awesome, by the way. But anyway, you would just have to talk to Pokey, I believe, and then return home. All the same people here, so we're just going to keep walking right on by. There's our mom. Welcome home, Big Dumb Cat. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Sure. And later that night... And it starts off a little slow. It's going to pick up, though. That's a pretty strange noise. Let's go see what that is. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. It's a good thing we got that cracked bat. My land. Who could be knocking at the door this time of night? Would you answer? My land. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed, oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks, they're the local ruffians. And they were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Andy along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this as well. No matter what anyone says, you're courageous. Strong boy. You're a courageous strong boy. You're my very own natural born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. I was hoping to actually do the game in the jammies, to be honest. This should be an option. Casual, One Punch Man style, but with a bat. Did you say anything different? Do everything I can to help your adventure. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. We got the cookie. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? Nope. We'll talk to the dog. Do you want me to go with you? I guess I have no choice. Let's go. Andy joined up with us. All right, you go out in front and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. So we've kind of cleared the intro to the game here. As soon as we go to leave, the phone's going to ring. And this is how you're going to get introduced on how to save your game. Big Dumb Cat answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero at least. Haha. Slam. Anyway, that's how you save the game, and as you defeat more enemies, when you call your dad, you'll get money deposited into the bank account, and then you can use it to buy stuff. And we engaged a spiteful crow. We just immediately went to attack, which is, I believe, called bash. So, yeah. This game has an auto fight feature, which I used to use a lot, and it got me into a lot of situations. At the top up there, you can see it's kind of telling you what's going on. It is moving a little quick, but it's going to make it speed up a decent amount at the beginning. So the spiteful crow pecked our eyes, and we took 8 hit points of damage, and you saw the numbers roll down there. So we ended up winning, and usually the crows will drop a cookie. So we'll take that. And to be honest with you, we should go just go ahead and, well, I did not want to use that, but I want to use this. We should just go ahead and use those cookies, get them out of our inventory. That will be the one thing that I might complain about in this game is the inventory space early on. You get a lot of items, and these crows are always dropping cookies. And you see that the circle is blue when I engage the crow. If it was red, that means he would get a initiative or a preemptive strike on me. If it was green, then I have the potential to go first if we engage in combat, but also, if I'm strong enough, I'll just automatically defeat the enemy without any combat, which is amazing. It should have been introduced into other games as well. At least I feel like it should have. What you just saw there is a critical hit. And the enemy's criticals are pink. So that's just something else to keep in mind too. So we got a level up. We learned Life Up A, which is magic. So if you're unfamiliar, this game's magic term is PSI. So we could cast magic at the cost of 5 PP. So that might be psychic points. I'm not sure. Power points. I'll have to look that up later. I've always just called it PP. Hit points and PP. So we'll keep working our way back up to where that meteorite was. Earlier we couldn't get there, but now we should be able to. Hey, Big Dumb Cat, I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. Okay, there's Picky. And let's get up here and talk to him. Oof. I knew this was going to be such a scary place. If I knew, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Typical Andy behavior. Sorry, I cleared my throat there. Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Jeez. Sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Picky ended up joining up. Big Dumb Cat, do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? Yeah, sure. This game's story is actually pretty amazing. And I love all the fan theories out there with the story as well. A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future, and in the future all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Big Dumb Cat. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have not been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I'll tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do. Did you listen to what I told you? Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. So Gygus is, or not Gygus, wow. Buzz is now joining us. It'd be funny if Gygus joined us. Big Dumb Cat, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said, huh? I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. So, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Buzz joined up with us, and he's in the party temporarily. We're going to get our first, I guess, boss fight I don't know if I count this guy as a boss fight because we really don't do much of anything. But yeah, I guess the game's first real enemy. If we didn't have Buzz, he would totally obliterate us. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas's plans, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stump you hard. And that screen there, the little swirling one, is what it looks like when you engage a boss. And the Starman Jr. blocked the path. So all we're going to do is just hit a bash. Buzz is going to put up a shield that's going to protect us from everything this guy can do. So he tried to cast a fire attack on us, and the shield makes it disappear. If we didn't have that shield, we would totally be destroyed. And of course, Buzz does crazy damage. We got our little 4 damage in. The background screens, the music, everything about this game is just awesome, and it's so unique. So every 2 rounds, he's probably going to strengthen that shield. Oh, a critical hit of 2 damage. Meanwhile, Pokey's just goofing off. But yeah, we don't have a lot of control over this fight. I mean, Buzz takes care of it. We're just attacking, and we're trying to get through it as quickly as possible. Not really as quickly as possible, but I mean, we want to get through this story so that we get full control and, I guess, free will to do whatever we want to do. That should be the end of the Starman Jr. That was a massive hit there. And we leveled up to 3. Pretty awesome. Ooh, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygas's influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Go ahead and get these kids home. I'm saying that like I'm not a kid. Ooh, look at that lipstick. Where in Sam Hill have you been, boys? You boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. It's got a weird sound effect there. Not sure what he did to him. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. And there goes Buzz. Which is a shame because it would have been nice to have him throughout the whole game. And dramatically, he's going to die here, so I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See, you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygas, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onit, and it is called Giant Step. Go there first, do you understand? Alright, you are a very intelligent young man, and the pain. Everything is getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 your sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost going, but did you want to hear the story one more time? No. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. It's kind of sad. And we got the Sound Stone. And with that, Buzz Buzz is gone. I remember what I was going to say earlier. The game likes to put these sequences where if you don't realize it, you're just button spamming through the context. Then it'll keep repeating over and over until you actually pay attention. But now we have free will, so we can go and do whatever we want to do. And one of the first things you should do after we defeat this crow, the spiteful crow, quickly dodged, which is not cool. Oh, I thought something was different. My volume was up higher. I was like, why does it sound so different today? That shouldn't change the volume on your guys' side. It should only change my volume. And we got another cookie. And we're going to go ahead and use that cookie. Keep them out of our bags. A library is a nice place to learn stuff. I got a lot of info about Earthbound. You can borrow maps for nothing. Definitely recommend you pick up the map. It's pretty awesome. Hi. Kids can borrow only maps at this library. Do you want to borrow one? Here's a map. On it isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there except for the info that isn't there. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient. You know, the X button located near the top? Isn't that awesome? Just how they break the fourth wall like that and they just completely help you out here. I'm cramming for the big test tomorrow. It's about games. Hotel rule. If you stay at a hotel, you'll wake up with full HP and PP. Life recovery rule. Recovering your life will give you full HP but 0 PP. I bet this stuff will be on the test. So they're just giving you tips about the game and the mechanics. The guy didn't say anything. We can't inspect the books on the back wall. There is one thing that I want to do before this video ends. We're at 27 minutes and I do want to talk to everybody, so I'll come back. I just want to make sure I pick up this item here. Let's see. I gotta remember where it is. Big Dumb Cat, I'm doing watch out duty for the hideout. Can you take over? Yes. Just kidding. Being watch out is my job. Let's see here. Out of the way. Let's go ahead and open that map. So you can kind of see everything that's going on there. There is... Surely I'm not mistaken. There it is. You can walk right up through those trees there to the hideout. And you can get a powerful armor piece here very early in the game. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. And we'll go ahead and equip that. And you see it'll make our defense go from 2 to 8. It's not game breaking, but it does help out a lot. I had a dream about you, and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. Okay, buddy. You've grown since I last saw you. You're beginning to look like a man. You're so cool. I think I really like you. Well, you know what I mean. This is just another one of those games that is actually just really fun to go around, talk to everybody, and just, you can see all the work the developers really put into the game. At Giant Step, there's a monster guarding that spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made Giant Step its territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. Hey man, a few words. It's useless talking to him now. I don't know when we would ever talk to him. Recently, I sensed the presence of UFOs flying around, or am I just dreaming? I recently read a book titled Our Convenient Society. Wow. It said that our modern society demands that there always be an ATM in hotels and drugstores. Just knowing that is convenient. I'm glad I read that book. I can't believe I didn't know this stuff. I'll check whether or not we have an ATM in our drugstore. Nothing from her. And can we even get over here? We can't. I read the book called Our Society is Convenient. It said that these days there are always telephones in hotels and drugstores. I also learned to use a green payphone costs $1, while the black phones are free. If you weren't aware of this, all your money could get eaten up by your phone calls. I'm glad I read that book. I actually didn't know that, so that's pretty funny. Always learning something new about these games, replaying it, and just going through everything. Uh-oh. Wow, he ran up in there. Hey. Uh-oh. I'm in here. Don't try to come in, especially if you don't need to use the bathroom. Don't talk to me. I'm thinking. Story of my life right there. I can't believe I saw it with my own eyes. I was staring out the window and it was just there fluttering. I've only seen it in encyclopedia before. What was it? A magic butterfly. If you get close to a magic butterfly, all your cares fly away, just like a fluttering butterfly. Yep. That's the effect of the legendary magic butterfly. I love talking about it. Oops. Sorry about the outburst. I got carried away with all the talk about lovely butterflies. Let's get this last guy. I'm researching Giant Step. It's located north and west of Ona. I heard it possesses a special power. So magic butterflies you'll find, there are ways to loop them and get multiple on one spot. I'll get more into that as we come across it. But they restore your PP. I believe you get 20 PP each time you run into a magic butterfly. But now with most of the intro of the game out of the way, we're going to end up stopping right here. It's going to pick up a little bit, especially as we start fighting more and going through the town, dealing with the sharks, and we'll meet their boss. We'll have to earn access to go into the cave that leads to Giant Step. So there's a lot coming in the next video, a lot more action. So this kind of just laid the foundation for the story and everything that we're doing in this game. So as always, thanks for watching, and it's Tuesday, so I hope you guys are having a great week so far, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in more Star Tropics, and then we'll have more Earthbound Thursday. All right, have a great one. Bye.